Hello, and welcome to Let's Cry News! You are watching the ever-changing shifting of the mind. Flick mentality. The time is whatever the clock says. Oh, the important thing is, think of this, where does all the nonsense go? Did I happen to mention, did I bother to disclose that this nonsense we speak of is just the underlying architecture of the mind? Know now that if a piece of paper is placed in front of a presenter, or the words come up on a screen, they actually have no choice but to read it out loud, unless someone stops them. It could be you. Switch off and save yourself. Well, that's all, folks. I'm sure I've kept you here long enough. Let's face it, you don't have to take any of this sitting down. Do you get a good view from that stagnant armchair perspective? Get up, walk out, save yourself, go! You can switch off right now. You don't have to be a slave to the television.
Reading a book or watching the box, seeing the news, hearing the shocks as bombs explode in high-rise blocks.
Just sit back, relax, and watch the world at a good distance from your very own personal TV. Don't go away, you have to stay just for a little while, please. Entertainment is stamping out the art of conversation. Storytelling has become an impersonal spectacle which we watch on the screen. Warm your hands against the TV screen with me now. Stare into the electronic I am. Pixelize your dreams. Watching any televisual display can affect your sight. It can also deplete vital vitamins from your body. Unplug from that machine. Although it has been said that watching TV is a modern form of meditation, switch on, turn off your mind. Do not think for yourself. Flood yourself with images and stimuli until you are full of shit. Watch the world go by. Well, that's a great way to talk about our beloved visual device, but oh no, I hear you cry. It's time, yes, it's time for that dreaded, slightly louder, and all too frequent commercial break. Buy everything, save nothing. No expense spared, just spend.
Get your money out of the bank and into those awaiting cash registers.
You can't wear G-strings if you've got hemorrhoids. No, you can't. Shrink your face with Preparation H if you can't handle the pace. It does exactly what it says on the tin. Right.
Isn't that right? Yes, that's absolutely right. Now, I could tell you a couple of stories about that. Or even a bit of a song. Oh, what a parish, a terrible parish. Oh, what a parish is there to Dunkeld. They hangeth their minister, droon their presenters, dong doon the steeple and fuddle the bell. Well, the steeple was down, but the kirk was still standing. They bigot along where the bell used to hang. A still pot they got and they brewed heathen whiskey. On Sundays they ranted and drank it and sang.
Itchy fanny, cheesy knob. You know the cure is just a glob of natural yogurt.
Yes, you too can join the army. You can be aware of your own inner violence, which may never get a chance to express itself in a real combat situation, but the simulations are great.
Yes, you can buy that new car, this new computer, all these beauty products to find out in a few short months or years you'll have to replace them all over again. Otherwise, everyone would be out of a job. So, please buy our products so we can survive. Coming soon, a new game show, The Dirty Money Game. Be there or be square. Welcome back! Where were you? I missed you so much. No, No, don't go away, please. You have to stay for just a little while longer. Please don't leave me. Because it's time for something completely different. Yes, it's time for the news. And a quick report in from Middle East America. Countless religious extremists claiming to be various religious figureheads have resurfaced across the planet, including 5 Christs, 7 Dalai Lamas, 3 Buddhas, 8 Mohammeds, 12 Jehovah's, 2 Hare Krishnas, 312 evangelical preachers on mescaline, 3 Mary Magdalene, 6 Leonardo da Vinci's, 1 Rembrandt, 700 constables. Oh, that's an art news later. And Alan Partridge in a pear tree. I've been Bin Laden with somebody else's bombs. Now it's time for a look at the all-new and improved, approved by the government, state and universe reality game show. Let's hear it for legislation across the nation. It's never too late to do yourself a serious injury. Yes, screw your fellow man for more than he's got. He has to be worth something if you're in a position to claim. Come on, let's all play the dirty money game. You can win something too, yes. Remember, falling down is worth only a few $100s. Hit by a car could mean loss of consciousness, but if it's blood loss you want, why not go for the grand prize, which could include a loss of limb? As long as it's not your head, although it is guaranteed to cure all diseases. Could be worth $1 million. Accidental death during this game show will not count as a victory. Now back to your irregular viewing. Belly Boy Blue crackles on the far shore of the Moontide braid wave coming in on the galactic frequency. Well, I ding-donged for a long song on that one. Could I have the double jeopardy quiz puzzle? Please! You've got to express what is taboo and share it with the rest of us, 'cause it's a beautiful thing. Now it's time to go to Gerald on the sports desk. Today, on a number of pitches, fields and green spaces, various different sized balls were flying around or rolling on grass, bouncing off heads, slapping the concrete, astroturf, spring-loaded floors, kicked into the sky, hit with an instrument of some sort, or perhaps even being thrown. Loads of people watched, cried, cheered and jeered at the players, and felt the passion of being truly involved in something massive, standing, jumping, shouting, letting it all out. The weather this evening and tomorrow and from this day on is now up to you and me and everyone. We must wake up to the fact that we are all controlling the weather. So everyone's intention as to whether or not it's going to be a nice day really does count. And what we expect to happen, happens. But beware, tell a child they will fall as they're doing something precarious. If they do, then you have just performed black magic on them, which we compound by saying, "Told you so."